Good morning, everyone. Today is September 3rd, 2025. It is Wednesday. And yeah, just barely got up, got on the charts. It is 8:30 Eastern Time. Now, a couple things we should talk about. First, I think today I actually need to trade on demo because I'm not trading my Apex accounts anymore. They're too close to the edge. I don't really want to lose them, and so I'm just never going to trade them again. My top step accounts, we know yesterday that um, I lost the evals, so I'm going to start over with one 150k eval, but for some reason it's not letting me buy it, so I'm not going to be buying. I guess I'm not going to be trading on Top Step either, and then I have money I'm sending to a live account, but apparently that's not there either. So I guess I'm just gonna be trading on demo today. I don't know why it's not letting me buy the 150k account on Top Step, and so I tried to do just like a regular reset of one of the 50ks that I had, and it wasn't working either. So I'm just gonna be trading on demo today. I don't know why all that's not working. It's kind of annoying. I don't know if that made sense, but let's just start looking at what we got going on today. So, also another item of business. I don't know if you guys saw my announcement I made in the Discord, but there's a trader and he's somewhat well known on Twitter and on X. And anyway, apparently he passed away from suicide, and you know, I don't know all the details, right? But I just saw it on Twitter, and I mean, I like I said, I don't know all the details, but it's just heartbreaking. He had like a his apparently he had a family too, and I don't know. It's just like, guys, I don't know what he was going through, but trading is hard. And if you guys ever need anything, like, let me know at all times, because I'm literally, look at me, dude. I'm always here. So you can DM me anytime you need anything. But, like, guys, it's crazy. So, yeah. Anyway, I guess let's look at the market today and just start looking around what we got going on. So, yeah. So, once again, probably just gonna trade on demo. Let's open up my demo account. I wish I could. Um, I kind of want to do my live account, but just like super low risk, but I can't. So, you know what? Whatever. So, maybe down the road I should look into NinjaTrader, because then I can trade across a whole bunch of different accounts. But the nice thing about me trading demo today is, you know, I can practice with no stress. You can go for higher RR if I want to. I can, really just hopefully take my trading to the next level, because I won't have to feel any stress, and I can take as many trades as I want. So anyway, I wish I could take a real trade, but you know what, it's fine. So 49 at 934.74. Once again, guys, this is such a long-term thing that, like, one day of trading demo, I don't really care. I mean, obviously I want to take a real trade, but I don't have any accounts to take a real trade on besides the Apex ones, and I'm not doing that right now. So let's adjust this. Bang. 50,000. There we go. Fresh 50K on demo. All right. Now let's go ahead and see what we got going on. So, and let's also open up another tab on my other screen so I can look at NQ. So this looks like a massive liquidity pool. I feel like this is pretty strong drawn liquidity. And the nice thing about trading demo, like I said, is I can trade completely stress free. Like I can take as many trades as I want too. And so, you know, I don't have anything to stress about. I can take as many trades as I want. I can trade completely stress free, and I can practice scaling a 50K account to 100K, right? So I think this is where we're going to be drawing to. We actually have bullish SMT right now. And yeah, you can see how this rejection block actually sponsored price, this 15-minute rejection block. So is there a 1-minute change in state off of this? Actually, let's see if there's a 5-minute rejection block. There is. So this is the Phoenix model once again. You see how the Phoenix model is just super powerful, right? 5-minute rejection block, 30-second change in state. Okay, guys, I'm gonna try this. Let's try this on demo because I actually like this, and I'm being serious. I actually do like this. I'm not just copying on the chart and saying this is the first trade I'm gonna take of the day. Like this is nice, right? And what I'll do is I can put a limit order at the wick or the body. I don't know, whichever. Might just I'll do the body. So I'm just gonna do the body, and then you could even do OTE. You could even do OTE of this. Should we try the sniper entry? We'll pyramid if we get the sniper entry. We'll just do the regular entry. So 9 cons times 3 because I'm doing 3 times risk. Well, I guess we're getting 1-minute change in state there. Let's just keep it where it is, because we might end up retesting this. So 9 times 3, 9, 18, 27. Yeah, the nice thing about trading like this on demo is I have literally no stress at all. I can just do whatever I want. And then I'll pyramid more at the sniper entry. So I'll do another 27 at the sniper entry. Once again, I'm kind of just practicing for trading a personal account right now is what I'm doing. Because when in my scaling account, right, when I'm my plan for scaling is when I get 50,000, I think that's about my risk tiering plan. I think that's 600 per trade. So what I might do is I might have sniper model entries be the exact same risk as the normal entry. So whenever it hits a sniper entry, I just double down. Right? Does that make sense? So like whatever the normal trade is, the sniper trade I'm gonna do essentially 1/3 of it risk, but it's still gonna have the same amount of cons that I would if I had it right here. That's actually so smart. 404. No, that's actually so smart. I'm gonna put that in my rules. Okay, I'm actually gonna put that in my rules. So for when I'm trading my personal account, that's what I'm gonna do. When I'm trading my personal account, whenever I do the sniper model entry, the risk is gonna be 1/3 of the regular entry because it's literally 1/3 the size. Entries. Hmm. We might still come down and hit our entry. It's possible. Yeah, dude, this actually could end up being really, really nice. Look at the volume balance right there. Man, this is actually a really good trade. Okay, so the 1 minute chain stay delivery right here held. Man, this would be such good RR. What would this be? I'm targeting 8R if this hits. So if this hits, I'm going for 8. I might actually go for 7. Yeah, I'll probably target the 7th. I think this would be a really good trade. No, we could get filled. It's possible. And then yeah, I'm targeting the 7th. Here's a sniper model entry right here. Once again, I'm just trading on demo now because for some reason I can't. It's not letting me buy 150K on Top Step. So I mean, I could try again. I might just try again, real quick. Like, I don't know why it's being. Why it's not. I don't know why it's being such a pain. Okay, I'm gonna try it again. I don't know if it's gonna work. It's a good trade right here. But yeah. No, just like genuinely, why is Top Step being such a pain right now? Because I don't know why I can't. Where did it go? Oh, here it is. Okay, I'm gonna try it one more time. I'm trying to get the Top Step. Right now, I'm trying to get a new 150K account on Top Step, and it keeps saying invalid. So let's try it one more time, and if it doesn't work again, then I don't know what to do besides just do nothing. You know what? I could take this on my Apex accounts. This is really nice. This is really nice. I might do it. Yeah, I think this is. Let's just do it. Let's just do it. So it's saying 9 cons. I just have a lot of conviction in this trade. I think this is really good. If this were to hit, I'm just gonna let it go for the 7th standard deviation. You know what? What if I only do 7R on my Apex accounts? Theoretically, I'll still have consistency, right? I feel like that's not even that bad of an idea, I'm not gonna lie. It's gonna work this time or not? Oh, it worked! That's cool. Okay, that actually worked. How much should I risk for trade on my eval? I wrote it down. Okay. Yeah, I think, yeah, I decided 900 per trade. Okay. That's what I'm gonna do. So what is this? So 200, 400, 600, 800, 36, 9, 18, 27, 36. So about 40. That should be right. Because this is risking 200. So if I did I need to do 900 risk. So I need to do like 40 cons. Yeah. Oh, is there news coming out? 10 a.m. There's jolts. I'm in a pyramid at the sniper entry if we do get sniper entry. And this might even be. Yeah, this is whatever SMT. I can't remember what you call it. SMT with a partial London SMT. Because technically, the way Day frames it is anything before 6 o'clock is London, which is not how I frame it, but yeah. Anyway. See, I will pyramid on top step it on the sniper entry if we do get it. This is pretty solid. But we'll just have to see, I guess. Honestly, I don't. Like I said, I don't really care what happens. To be honest, if it did come down, drill through, I think this is a good trade. So, I mean, very obvious accumulation, manipulation, distribution. If this did hit, I just don't know if it's gonna let us get filled. But that's trading, you know. Trading is pretty boring, to be honest. I could have entered on the wick and I'd actually be filled, but I think it's fine. Hey, what up, random guy? So we have a flow state Phoenix here. We had a 5 minute rejection block with S&T and then 30-second change in state. So I'm taking the trade. I'm taking the trade, but I don't know if I'm gonna get filled. I could have put my limit order at the wick, and it looks like I'd get filled, but I don't know. I'm okay with not getting filled, I guess. Obviously, I want to get filled, but uh, I mean, we actually have a bearish S&T on the low time frame, so maybe. could take this as an inverse value gap. This is actually a really nice inverse value gap. Yeah. Kind of wanted to see the lower CISD get tapped, but I don't know. Okay, we just got the inversion. So, how many cons am I supposed to risk here? Oh, I should have taken it. I'm gonna put a limit order. So 8 times 4.5. You're in? Nice. I'm gonna enter right here, probably. Yeah, I'm gonna take this. I'm taking this on my top step, so. Wait, how much am I supposed to be risking here? 900. Interesting. Yeah, volume and bounce definitely supported price there. Once again, if we do fail, I think the CISD entry is gonna be beautiful. The CISD entry, in my opinion, if we fail, it's still gonna be beautiful. So like, if we do come down and run the low, I think the CISD is gonna be the ultimate entry right here. I'd probably go break even. I'd definitely go break even at this high here. if we get momentum, I might just... Right now we are struggling to get through this area, but if we do get through, then I think we'll start to just accelerate. But if we do get stopped here and we come back down, this is gonna be a sniper entry right here, in my opinion. Like, this is gonna be like the entry of the century, in my opinion. So if we're gonna go, then we should probably accelerate through this. And once again, I don't know why it's stalling here. I'd almost prefer us to come down to the CISD, if I'm being completely honest, because then I just think that'd be such a good trade. Mm-hmm. Yeah, I think so too. That's why Dodgy's so successful with it. You already know Dodgy's gonna be screaming about this one. He's gonna be like, "If you didn't take this, you're a donut." Ah. All right, I'm gonna go break even. Slightly less than break even because I don't think my entry was perfect. It'd be cool if this ended up hitting. I might actually target. Let's see. If I target the 8th standard deviation, that actually might be a little better for the sake of, let's see, 2, 4, so here's 7. I might actually target the 8th because that actually makes sense because of liquidity, because this consolidation, yeah, ooh, look at this, what is this? Ooh. Would you look at that? That's a nice looking draw on liquidity. Okay, so I'm actually going to target the 8th. Because then I can target about... Oh, actually, kind of want to just target... what's it? Since I need to get 5,000 for each day on this 150k account, I might do... I might target just $5,000 profit. So... Once again, if we came down to the CISD, I think it'd be really nice. Once again, my stop's not actually at break even. I'm putting it slightly below because I think it needs a little more room. Yeah, see, that's why I very well could have got stopped at break even there. And I just had it slightly below this time because it's cause screen time, right? I kind of just know where the stop loss should be. So I wanted to give myself a little bit of extra room. Once again, if we do end up coming down to the change in state, it's very possible that happens. Um, then that would be a good entry. But now at this point, now that we got 5 minute change in state, I don't know if we will. Good morning, Kirk. Yeah, especially now that we got the 15-minute change in state, I don't know if we will. We have SMT with 15-minute change in state. So it's a 5-minute change in state. Oh, I wonder if this is a 1 hour PD array. It is. It's a 1 hour gap. 1 hour gap. Yeah. So 1 hour gap. So you could take this as a 5-minute change in state here as well. You could take this as a 5-minute change in state as well. Right, which is totally fine. So anyway, I'm not gonna get a trade on the Apex accounts. Honestly, like I said, I don't really want to trade the Apex accounts anymore. So I might just close out of this. Because if we got that, I think that would have been nice, but we did not. So I don't really care at this point. No. Because I was thinking, that would have been a really, really nice trade, and I would have been very okay with taking that on my real accounts, even though I'm trying not to trade these anymore. So yeah, this is gonna be 4.6 R if this hits. Once again, I took this. The reason I didn't take this on the Apex accounts is because I'm really not trading the Apex accounts anymore. I'm kind of done with them. I'm only trading my Top Step now. So. done with the accounts, like the Apex accounts. I don't want to trade them anymore because I don't want to blow them. I'd rather just keep them. I'd rather keep Apex in a little guessing game of if I ever trade them again. I just don't want to. I don't want to blow them. That's the main thing. So I just kind of want to start over on Top Step. Like, there's no point, in my opinion, right? There's no point in purposely blowing accounts. If I could just mentally blow the accounts and then they're not actually blown, and then maybe I come back in 5 years, and then I could like be a way better trader and pump these accounts to the moon. That's kind of what I'm thinking, because you know what I'm saying. Like, at this point, and let's actually, this is demo. We can keep that there. But like, I'm basically just saying I'm gonna restart on Top Step. That's basically what I'm saying. So I hope that we go to our draw on liquidity for when the market opens. That'd be kind of cool. I will still take this on the Apex accounts if it comes down there, though. If it does come down there, let's actually keep the account open because we might actually come down there. I will take that on the Apex accounts. The lower, once again, that 30-second changes to delivery. Don't you have to trade at least 1 week like that for Apex, or they kill your account? I mean, honestly, I don't know. Okay, this looks very bearish. This looks bad. I'm gonna exit out of the. Yeah, I'm just gonna pretend I got stopped out on that because I can tell that we're gonna go run lower. Okay. Yeah, if we do come down to that level, oh my gosh, I'm gonna try this on the counts because this might be the trade of the century. I'm not even gonna care about consistency rule. I'd rather break the consistency rule with Apex, like completely break the consistency rule, than lose the accounts, right? At the end of the day, I can have consistency and if I make 3,000 per trade, that's still consistency, right? So I'm honestly just gonna break the consistency rule today on these Apex accounts because I don't want to lose them, right? What I care a lot more about is not losing the accounts. So yeah, I will have a limit order right at the CISD on these. So that will be, once again, I got out of this other trade because I saw that we had a change in state and I didn't like it. So I already got out of the other trade right here. This is out. I'm done. Now I'm watching the lower change in state. I think that's going to be very, very sensitive if we come down there. It should be 9. So 9 times 9 is 81. So I'm going to put a limit order for 81 here. And honestly, I do not care whatever happens. And the reason is because it's very obvious accumulation, and then this was obvious manipulation of this low with a 5 minute rejection block and then a 30-second change in state. And so this is a flow state Phoenix model. And it's just very obvious that this is all just accumulation. So I'm just going to put a limit order there. And once again, like, I really don't care. I'm at the point with these Apex accounts, like, they're either I'm gonna either send them to the moon or I'm gonna blow them. I don't care. I'm forgetting about the consistency rule, dude. I don't even care. Like, so much. So what if I make too much? I guess I'll just have to do it again. Like, that's kind of bad, but also, like, I'd rather make too much on the accounts than blow them. So yeah, what I'm saying is, I think this is gonna be one of my textbook 8R trades where you know it just goes from the CISD to the 8th standard deviation. I think this is probably what's gonna happen. So that's what I'm saying, right? That's why I'm saying I'm not caring about the whatever it's called, the consistency rule today. I'd rather not lose the accounts. Look at that, to the 4th. So I will re-enter at the CISD, and it should be 40 on this account, because 200, 400, 600, 800. So 9 cons. So I'm risking 900 on this 150k top step. So, oh, I already have the limit order there still. Huh, that's funny. Once again, guys, I do think my style of trading is higher RR, and I'm kind of discovering that about myself. Like, I really do think that. And, like, sure, I'm going to be wrong quite a bit, but, guys, I really just don't, I don't know. I don't trust other traders. I think it's just common sense to me that, higher RR, why if I'm super precise with my entry points, but when I'm wrong, I'm super wrong, why would I not do high RR? Because if I'm wrong, I want to preserve those losses, and I want to have a tight stop loss. You know what I mean? I don't get why other people don't like it. Because if I'm wrong, I need that stop loss to come in handy right away. So this is the reason I'm taking this trade is it's a 5-minute rejection block and then a 30-second change of state. And watch the sniper model entry, right? It's possible that we even come down into that, but I kind of would prefer us not to, because that'd be kind of scary. But 5-minute rejection block with S&T and then 30-second change of state. So market just opened, I think. Okay, we'll see. I just got filled.
Order filled.
Whoops, wrong direction. Once again, it could go to sniper entry.
Stop filled.
Dude. I just got absolutely obliterated. Well,
Order filled.
That was sad. That was sad. So now we're getting another SMT here. So this inverse for value gap's nice. Yeah, I definitely just lost some of my Apex accounts. It's whatever. I kind of knew that day would come, so. Alright, I'm gonna go on a walk. Hey, what up, Javier? Good morning. Not gonna lie, now it might actually be a breaker right here. Yeah, it looks like a breaker. Kind of like this kind of looks like A M D. Oh yeah, we're probably drawing down there. Yeah, we're probably drawing right here. What up, Medbach? Good morning. Yeah, I'm gonna keep going on my walk, guys. Okay. Right now, it kind of looks like this was accumulation, this was manipulation. We're pushing back up into this breaker. Then again, this is a gap. No, yeah, wait. Okay, yeah, when you look at it like that, this is a 1 hour gap. 1 hour gap. 10 a.m. red folder news. Yeah, good to know. It's a 15-minute gap. It's also a 5-minute gap. And I think there's S&T. Yeah, there's S&T. Now it kind of looks like CRT. I don't know, guys. Right now, I'm just kind of disappointed right now. I'm just gonna come into this with a fresh slate. And I'm gonna be trading demo. And honestly, I might trade demo for a while. I might stop trading prop accounts for. Yo, Jake, need to go. Okay, sounds good, random guy. But anyway, like I was saying, I might just be trading demo for a while, and I just don't want to keep buying prop accounts right now. I'm not at a point where I want to do that. So I think I might just trade demo for a while, and however long I'll buy some more prop accounts. But yeah. Alright, yeah, let's just trade demo. So, right now I kind of see this as a giant CRT, right? And we had essentially this gap here. So we sweep out the low of that range, holding this gap. Call this like a 5-minute gap. And you have 30-second change in state. So do you see how the CRT is helpful, right? Yeah, I think I'm done getting prop accounts for now. I'm just gonna trade demo for a while. And then yeah, if we retest this, probably be good. Okay, I'm gonna try this on demo. How many orders is this? Let's do so 6, so 18.
Order filled.
It's also a 2022 model, right? This gap and discount here. So my stop is going right there because I'm gonna have it go below the gap, and then we can target. I'm gonna target this high. Alright guys, I think I'm done trading real accounts for now. Shorts look good. Yeah, it's possible. I'm taking longs. Once again, this is on demo. Dude,
Stop filled.
I don't get it. I don't get it, dude. I don't get it. Trading live, it's a whole different animal. Yeah, guys, I think I'm done trading props. I think I'm just gonna trade demo for like indefinitely. Until I can turn $50,000 into $1 million on demo, I'm done trading. Unreal. Okay, maybe not actually, but you get what I'm saying. Like, there's no point in risking real money. You know what I mean? I'll risk real money when I can do it on demo. You know what I mean? Because otherwise, it's just like. It's just stupid. It's just stupid. So I might like only trade demo. Yeah. I'm gonna only trade demo for like bro, the seconds chart is not the issue. But I get what you're saying. But the seconds chart is so precise. I'm gonna just what I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna start trading demo. And I'm not gonna even buy another prop account. I'm just gonna trade demo for a while. And this is what it is. I'm not taking a week off, dude. But I will just start trading demo. Like I'm gonna just probably trade demo for a while. I wanna turn 50. Oh, if I can turn 50,000 into 100,000 on demo, then I'm at that point. Then I'm probably ready to do a real account, right? Oh, take a week, bro, on demo? Yeah, that's what I'll probably do. Or at least through the end of this week, I'll keep trading demo. But yeah. I mean, it's just like, it's annoying because I know how to trade. Like, I can see how the market moves, but it doesn't mean that sometimes I mess up. I mean, I mess up a lot, like so much of the time. Gary, what do you have against this? Gary, be real with me, right? Have you watched my market recaps? Do you see like how if you're right, the seconds chart is like adding an additional scope onto the sniper. It's like surgical precision level accuracy if you know what you're doing. And I'm not saying that I necessarily am like to that extent yet, but it's like not using the seconds chart. It is a facade. It's a narrative that's been pushed out that is a complete lie. The seconds chart is surgical precision when you have time and price aligned. That is my argument. And I'm not saying that I'm at the point where I could do that yet, but what I am saying is it's all fractal, and if you can understand time and price, you can get very, very surgical with it. Now, am I saying I'm there? No, but how do you think I get better, right? I want to practice on the seconds chart because I actually want to be not just a good trader. I want to be like a really great trader. So that's my argument for the seconds chart. I get what you're saying. It's kind of like the mainstream point of view, and I'm basically saying I don't agree with that narrative. I actually think the seconds chart is a lot more precise than people make it out to be. And if you can align the AMD on the higher time frame with the lower time frame, you'll get something crazy. Yeah, I get what you're saying, but also, right, if I was a better trader, then that would not be the case. Like, for instance, this was a Phoenix model right here. So yeah, I say let's just trade on demo for a while, but oh yeah, this was nice, right? Phoenix model. I think this was with this high. Yeah. And it might have been 7:30 to 9. Once again, guys, the 90-minute SMT is going crazy. Look at that. The 90-minute SMTs. Honestly, guys, I genuinely am considering just trading demo for quite some time, because I see no point in risking real until I'm like really, really surgical with it. Exactly. SK, you get it, bro. Like, not trying to be rude to all you guys who it's working for you on the higher time frames. That's great. Do what works for you. But I think you're missing the bigger picture of the reality that the seconds chart is just a more surgical. When you get good enough, it is a more surgical execution onto a already higher time frame trade. So you take a higher time frame trade, that model's valid, right? The lower time frame, you take the entry within the lower time frame within the higher time frame, and it's just more surgical. I'm not saying you're wrong to take the higher time frame. It's totally valid. What I'm saying is we can get surgical precision with it. And why would I practice anything less than trying to be really, really good? Yeah, exactly. That's why I got to get better at forward testing. It's a skill issue. It's not a fundamental issue, right? The market is perfect. It's not a issue with the market being wrong. The market's always right. The issues with me being a human being, and I'm not a perfect human being. I mean, it just takes a long time, but right. 5-minute rejection block. This was nice. I was looking at this actually. This is why I got out of that one trade. 90-minute SMT. Why is this 90-minute SMT, guys? Why do you think this is 90-minute SMT? Because here's 7:30 and here's 9. What's the high of that quarter? Well, I guess technically it's right here, but this is still SMT. So let's redraw this out. Okay, what's the high of this quarter? It is that high right there. Take one entry with half the risk directly off the 1 minute. Then I go on second entry and try take a precise entry with the 15-second or 5-second with a smaller stop loss. Exactly. Like, for instance, when I get to the point where I'm trading personal money, I want to start doing really, really high RR trades, and I'm not saying that, like, I know this is against the traditional view, right? The traditional view is do not do high RR. But my argument is I really do think these markets are so extremely precise, and because they're so extremely precise, why would we risk more than we need to when these markets are already so surgically precise? When we're going to be right, we're going to hardly use our stop loss. When we're going to be wrong, those stop losses are going to get absolutely obliterated. I mean, it's just common sense to me that you want to manage your risk in a tighter way. And don't get me wrong, lower R works fine for some people, but for my personality and like who I am, for me, I think it makes more sense for me to do higher RR because of my personality. It's not for everyone. I'm not saying it's for everyone. But for me, like when I'm right, I'm going to absolutely slaughter it. You know what I mean? And that's why like I just want to do it that way. So, but once again, right? The high of this quarter, there was SMT with those. So that was the 90-minute SMT, 90-minute sweep into a 5-minute key level, and then we got 30-second change in state. Wow, look at this. Look at that. Look at that. It's pretty cool. Okay, anyway. Right? 5-minute key level. 30-second change in state. And look at this. Honestly, I wish I could pause time because then I wouldn't have any issues. Because then I could actually just have as much time as I need to figure everything out. See why I use the 8th standard deviation? RR and trading style is different from person to person. I too love higher R entries. For personal, I just break even, let it go. And for prop, you just take my TP off and go to 1-4 max. Yeah, because it's also, you have to trade differently if you're trading on a prop firm because of the consistency rule, right? But with a personal, if I hit a surgical entry and it hits 10R, I don't have to worry about consistency. I get to keep all that, right? And higher time frame, more time. Yeah, but I mean, what I'm saying is it's very, I get what you're saying. I mean, yeah, it's all fractal. So I guess I could use the 4-hour chart and then align it with the 5-minute. But you know what I'm saying? Like, anyway, it's all very, very precise. Whatever the case, it's all very, very precise. It's not like either one of us is right or wrong. I mean, you're kind of right in the sense that you do have more time in the higher time frame, but I think the idea is you don't want to be on the charts all day. I think that's the idea, but once again, easier said than done. Yeah, but I do get what you're saying. I do. Yeah, accumulation, guys. Accumulation. So obviously, like, you know, we just got to keep getting better with our forward testing, which is going to come from me trading on demo more. So that's something I just need to practice on demo. I think at this point we've done the back testing. At least I've done the back testing. I know kind of what I'm looking for, right? Just looking for AMD. So at this point now, what I need to do is I need to get those forward testing hours in, which means I need to be taking trades on demo, less my prop accounts, less real accounts, and just doing demo trades. And then the more I can trade on demo and just get consistent with demo, the more, because at that point it's stress free and I don't have to worry. I don't have to stress. and then I can take as many practice opportunities as I want, and then yeah, I think that's really the key is just trading on demo. I watch your lives, bro. You constantly complain about time. Just giving advice. Want to see you win, bro. We're in this together. Yeah, I totally get what you're saying, Gary. Yeah, yeah. It also helps you stay more relaxed and composed. Yeah, it's fair. Then what you're saying, it's yeah. Once again, like it's just your view. Like for me, like I just prefer trying to, like, if the market, if I can be more precise and risk less, then why, I don't know why I wouldn't want to do that. That's just kind of how I feel though. Um, so anyway, yeah, it's okay. It's okay that we disagree. We'll just move on. We don't need to worry about it. It's all chill. We're all in this together. But yeah, this is clean, right? So I should really be trying to predict the market live right now. So actually, let's just go back to the other screen, and let's just focus on trying to predict the market live, right? Trading on demo, trading demo as much as possible, honestly. So this was a 923 flow state Phoenix, and then 5 minute 30-second going long. All right, Javier's going long. Hey Javier, you've been on fire with your calls lately. You've been absolutely on fire with your calls. It's actually pretty cool. So let's get rid of everything. Real. Haney's so real. Haney, I don't know how you do it. I'm still thinking of higher prices from that 1 hour Bissy. Yeah, I could totally see that. Whoops. I think, yeah, let's just practice on demo. What I think I need to do more is I need to be really, honestly, no hate to YM, but I feel like I should just look at the S&P and the Nasdaq, because it's just gonna hurt my brain less. I love looking at YM when I can, but it just makes it simpler just to look at these two. Then again, I don't know. Like I like looking at all of them, but I can act more. Probably I can act more fast if I just look at the two. So I might just do that, because look at this, right? We already have SMT. This is interesting, right? I'm gonna pull up my other screen. Today Dow is the expansion guy. No way. Really? Okay. So yeah, I'm done trading real accounts, guys, for at least a week, or prop accounts or whatever, right? I'm just practicing on demo, but I did just reset the demo account, so now it's at 50K again for the millionth time. And what I'm gonna do is, so we have SMT. Oh yeah, this actually could be good, right? We have SMT. All right, Gary, let's see if you prove us right or wrong here, because I'm going to probably take a low time frame trade right here. 1 minute rejection block. Well, actually, you know what? We need to line the higher time frame first. We need to line the higher time frame first. So, like, let's just go top down, right? Top down. Okay, we have bearish SMT. Oh yeah, baby. This is a London sequential SMT. Alright, so this is the secret. It's to go top down like this. And then we have another bearish SMT. And this one is 730, 920. Maybe I do need YM actually. Yeah, look, this is 90-minute S&T. There we go. Okay. Right, you see what I'm saying? We have S&T with London highs right here, and then we have a 90-minute S&T with starting at 7:30. So the high of this quarter 7:30, and the high of, so let's draw these out as white lines. You see how this is a sequential SMT, right? Because it's the high of this quarter and the high of this quarter having SMT. So, and then we also went above this 7:30 open here. Guys, the more I learn, the more I actually really like quarterly theory. It's actually really, 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 really clean, right? Oh yeah, whoops, sorry. Okay, so yeah, let me restart. London SMT right here, right? We have SMT with London's highs. So the high of this, and then the high of New York, right? See how this is a lower high and this is a higher high, and then here, splitting up time into 90 minutes, we have SMT with 90-minute quarters right here, and then 7:30 is right here. We should try a higher trade here, because I think that we're gonna be on side with the market right now. I'm not gonna lie. I think we're very much on side with the market here today, right now, in this exact moment. Looks like very clearly this is accumulation, manipulation. So, 5-minute rejection block. RB. Okay, I think we're on side with the market here. I really do. 5-minute rejection block and then 30-second change in state. It's right there. Okay, let's enter short here on demo. So 12. Okay.
Order filled.
I feel like we're on side here. Honestly, I'd be kind of surprised if we aren't on side. We might need to run these highs. I might pyramid at these highs. I think we're gonna get an inducement of these highs at OT. So I'm gonna enter another one right here. I might be totally wrong. If so, whatever. But basically what I'm saying is 5-minute rejection block. We have 90-minute SMT, London SMT, 5-minute rejection block, 30-second change state. So 5-minute rejection block here. It's like this, right?
Order filled.
Alright, so I just got fill in the other one. This could be so catastrophically bad, but we'll just have to see. It might work. I don't know. This is why I can trade on demo, because I don't have to worry, right? So yeah, sweep, and then 30-second change of state. You see what I'm saying, right? 30-second change of state, and then we tap OTE. So yeah, let's see if this works. So now we are in profit. What did I say so far? Right, so far. Right, we can't get ahead of ourselves, but this is clean, right? Nah, I'm not gonna get ahead of myself because you know we might not go lower here, but we'll see. I think the taking it all off here makes sense. So I'm going from OTE to the second standard deviation. Actually, let's take profit at those lows. I don't know. I feel like this could work, but oh, man, I don't know. So this is my sniper model. And then 730 was over here somewhere. Oh, it's right there. I'm just now realizing this is yesterday's London, not today's London. Oh my. Am I dumb? This was yesterday's London. It's not even today's London. Oh my gosh. Yeah, I do market maker models. Dude, I just realized I totally screwed this up because this is not London. This is yesterday's high. Still, this could end up working just because we do have S&Ts.
Stop
Nope, we got
filled.
stopped out. Dude. Yeah, I'm gonna go on a walk. Dude, that I am just I don't know, man. I think I just need more live trading practice because I don't know. Yeah, guys, I'm probably just gonna trade demo for a while now. What up, Piper? Oh yeah. Do I use MXM in my analysis? Yes. This is the first time on your stream. Maybe the 1 hour IRL to ERL play out, then it might melt. Yeah. Um. Yeah, guys, I'm gonna be trading on demo for a while. I think I just want unlimited tries practicing trading with essentially no consequences, and like, I mean, I don't want to be stressed out all the time, and I don't want to lose money. I'm sick of it. I'm accepting now that, like, this journey it's a long one. It's long. It's a long journey, and I don't know how long it's gonna take, but obviously the skill of doing it live needs to be built more without having the pressure of having to risk money. And so because of that, I'm just gonna trade demo. I mean, why would I risk money for? It doesn't make sense. So I'm gonna just keep building my skill of, because once again, I have the skill of back testing. Yeah, we can tell that I can back test, but can I forward test? Can I trade live? That's a whole different thing. And so I gotta build that skill. I don't really want to trade live until I've essentially probably turned 50,000 into something, like 50,000 into 75,000 or 100,000 or something. And then at that point, you trade live. Yeah. So anyway, let's reset the demo account again. Oh my gosh. 49,134.32. $865.68. Bro, just don't take this personally. It's okay. Just a bad day, man. Well, yeah, bad day. Also, just in general, just been trading bad. It's not even a bad day. It's just a bad, long period of time. I don't know, but you know what I mean. Like, I really do appreciate it, SK. So yeah, like I said, like I'm in the boat of I'm just gonna keep improving. I think a big issue is I get too stressed out when I'm trading live. Oh man, I can't adjust it again. Thank you, bro. Well, I mean, I do know like I said, I have the back testing down. But that doesn't mean that the forward testing is down. And so that's where you have to say to yourself, I just need to submit to the fact that trading live without having experience, without having that risk on the line, that is something I need to get more experience with, because if I don't do that, the risk of putting something real on the line before I'm ready, it's too great. Even if you have the skill, I mean, the risk of having something real on the line is too great. Why would I not just practice for I mean, I'm in this for the long game anyways, right? So why would I not just keep practicing on demo for a long, long time, not have to lose anything, and then yeah, just keep building that skill, because we know how hard this is. We know how hard this is. So I'm honestly just leaning towards that, where let's just keep practicing and getting better right now, and I'm gonna kind of just forget about prop trading and live trading for a while. I might do a personal account. That is one thing I might do with a daily drawdown, because then I can do as much risk as I want. But that's the only one thing I'd do. Much risk meaning like I could let runners run and do whatever I want with that. So, okay. Anyway, Yeah, exactly, Gary. Which is why I think that which is why I think that trading demo for quite some time will be beneficial because I can just be totally relaxed all the time. So yeah, yeah, SK. That's exactly kind of what I'm thinking. I'm gonna do. I'm gonna get a really small personal account and alongside the demo, the ones that I have, the trades I have real conviction on, I'm gonna take on the personal account, and I'm gonna slowly scale that personal account. That's essentially what I'm thinking. So yeah, I agree with you. Oh my gosh, I'm just now realizing that trade, the 2022 model trade, we never actually took out the low, so this never actually got technically this never actually got invalidated. So remember we took this and we're like, yeah, this might hold. We actually never invalidated this low. My gosh. It's crazy because, like, it just goes to show how close we are. We just got to tweak things, right? Liquidity sweep, break structure. This never actually took out this low. And then, once again, we have another gap here and another gap here. So, yeah. Appreciate all the advice, guys. But as always, I'm just going to do my thing and not really care what anyone else thinks because reality is, from my back testing, I do know how to trade 100%. It's not a matter of knowing how to, it's about transferring that skill from a back testing skill to a forward testing skill. Right? Because right now I have the ability to spot it in the back testing. I can spot it over all these trades over and over again. The ability comes now from being able to forward test it as well. And that I can't build that skill risking real money. I can't build that skill risking real money. It's gonna take probably a lot longer than I'm thinking, but I'm gonna need to do it on demo, and that's just the reality of it. So it is what it is. But yeah, I definitely know what I'm doing with backtesting. I mean, with backtesting, it's so obvious. It's always so obvious. Like, I can literally just see, oh yeah, we swept the low, we broke the high, had a fair value gap. And then we have another gap here, and then another gap, and then every single gap holds. Yeah, we had SMT here. Yeah, that's a good point. From today's stream, I can see you know what you're doing. I just feel you're stressed about the outcome. I might be wrong, but you're better than most of us are. Oh, well, I mean, we're all in this together, right? But I no, I'm never giving up, dude. I'm never giving up. I would take trading to the, dude. I'd take trading to the grave. I'm literally never giving up. You can count on me to be here, day in and day out, bro. Because guess what? I know these markets are algorithmic. It's just right now it's just transferring that skill from back testing to forward testing and trading live. I know that's gonna come from right now trading on demo more, getting enough sleep. Those are the two things right now. I'd say trading on demo more and getting enough sleep. And I don't know what to do about the sleep thing because it's really hard for me to get enough sleep. I'm not even gonna lie, guys. I try so hard to get enough sleep and I always fail. But anyway, 15 minutes. This was nice, right? This was really nice. We had this gap. This was nicely situated. We came back to equilibrium of this range. And guys, I do think this idea of let's just throw props out the picture, right? Throw props out the picture. I don't even care about props anymore because I could just scale a personal account, right? Because I know my trading style is higher R. My trading style is higher R. So let's just say screw props for a second, right? I do not want to have to deal with cycling through props. I know with a higher R trading style, you can scale a personal account without having to risk a lot and grow an account pretty aggressively because the higher R grows the account. Like if I risk 0.5%, but I hit a 5 or 6 R, I gain 2.5 to 3% on the account, right? And so with that in mind, guys, I feel like it's just common sense that I'm as a higher R trader, a lower R trader will probably love prop firms. Lower R traders probably love prop firms. For me, since I'm a higher R trader, I think a personal account makes way more sense with strict daily drawdown limits. I think that makes so much sense. So once again, screw prop firms. For a higher R trader like me, once again, I'm not necessarily a higher R trader. I'm a higher R trader that scales and trails and scales, right? Like me, which fits my personality. A personal account one personal account, a personal account and a demo account makes a lot of sense. And a demo account only make a lot of sense. The trades I have high conviction on, I can take on the personal. Every other trade, I just get practice on the demo. And I already have why would it be a big no? What? Why would what be a big no? Prop firms? Oh, I agree. If your sales higher R, prop firms are a big no. Because, well, I mean, it's not like you can't. You can do. I see what you're saying. You're responding to SK. It's not like you can't. Like you can do higher R, but you have to be consistent with it, and there's just more risk to like you hitting a big day and then you breaking some consistency rule. It's not that you can't, it's just that there's issues with that. And I mean, that's the reality of being a trader that can hit bigger days is you might only hit that once every month or once every 2 weeks. And that's going to mess up with the prop firm rules, So that's basically what I'm saying. It's not that you can't, it's just it makes it harder. And with a personal account, I don't have to worry about it at all. Like when I make a big day, that maybe like I get 10% of my account in a day or something, right? I'm not saying that's realistic, but if it was a small account and I was risking 2% per trade, 10%, I guess that is realistic, huh? Because I could get a 5R, right? If I had a 5R, then all of a sudden, like, I hit a 10% on my account. That's, like, I mean, that's, on a prop firm, that's going to be a huge issue. But on a personal account, I'm totally chilling, Take on a personal. Then the reason, like I said, the reason I think my personality's higher RR is because I know how precise these markets are, and so when I'm right, I'm usually stupidly right. Like it's like no drawdown at all. when I'm wrong, it obliterates my stop loss. And this is the same way I am in actually like chess, right? When I play a good game of chess, I usually just slaughter the game, right? I usually just have a flawless game. When I'm having a bad day, I want to be able to control that loss as much as possible. I think controlling losses is one of the biggest things in trading, and letting your big days be big, right? That's kind of how I feel, right? Everyone can disagree with me. That's just what I'm gonna do personally. Because I think risk management I think that's the real secret to trading, if I'm being completely honest. Just being able to control the drawdown. The big drawdown comes from not having risk management, right? Yeah. For trades with high conviction, and guys, I'm gonna think about it throughout the day while I'm at work and stuff. But I'm sick of losing real money with props. I just don't want to. I mean, I could do one account at a time, but I'm gonna leave that for later. I don't want to have to think about that right now. And to be honest, guys, in the prop firm game, if you think about it, my whole lifetime journey in the prop firm game, I'm probably break even. I never technically lost a ton because I actually got 3,600 worth of payouts. So, in the grand scheme of things, probably ended up break even. But then again, like, I'm at the point where I kind of am starting to learn my trading style and grow as a trader more, and I'm realizing, okay, I think, once again, I don't trust prop firms. And when I don't trust prop firms, too, if I can scale a personal account consistently with higher RR trades, and I know that's my trading style, why would I why would I mess around with prop firms anymore? Because once I can get in the groove, and you can just start to scale it, a personal account, you never look back, because at that point, once you hit that level of it's like the black hole, right? The event horizon. Once you start moving fast enough, that personal account, you're gonna make money faster than you're gonna be able to spend it, right? You literally have daily. Imagine this, right? You have daily drawdowns in your account. You have daily drawdowns in your account. Exactly, Gary. Exactly. You have daily drawdowns in your account, but then also once you start making real money on your real accounts, you just make daily budgets, daily drawdowns in real life. Like imagine if I'm making $2,000 a day from my personal on average per day. 2,000 on average per day. Let's just say that I just say, okay, no more than spending 1,500 a day. I get to spend 1,500 a day, and my account still grows. How crazy is that, right? With higher trades, we will be in profits if we only hit like 5. Exactly, SK. And with how precise these markets are, SK, I honestly don't even know why anyone wouldn't do higher R, because when you're right and you can target a higher time frame liquidity pool, it's just gonna fly. It's gonna fly, and it's gonna slam that liquidity pool, and it's gonna end up being like 10R, right? When you're wrong, your stop's gonna get obliterated, and this is just something I've noticed from screen time, right? And so I don't know. I think this whole narrative that higher R is a bad idea, I honestly am. The more I grow as a trader, the more I'm realizing that whole idea is kind of, once again, same thing as lower time frames being bad, right? The lower time frame being bad, the higher RR trades being bad. I feel like it's all kind of just like narratives being pushed among traders to get them to mislead them. I'm not even gonna lie. I think that is reality. I'm being so serious. Like, it's the same reason they push the efficient market hypothesis. They're trying to mislead everyone to believe something that's not true. I think lower time frames are precise as heck. I also think that you want to limit your drawdown as much as possible. And when you're right, you gotta let those runners run as much as you can. Best trick is to use prop firms to gain capital to invest your personal. Prop firms aren't used to be used forever. Yeah, the other issue is I just don't trust them. Like, I've emailed Apex now like 4 times, and they don't respond to me. And I tried calling them, and there's no one to answer the phone. And I'm like, guys, this is really unprofessional. I don't trust you guys. I don't trust you, Apex. I'm not even gonna lie. I do not trust Apex anymore. And so I'm at the point where the only person I can trust is myself. As the only person I can trust. And I get it, like scaling a personal account. I'm aware. Yes, it's like people say, "Oh, that's impossible." It's impossible if you don't know how to trade, right? We know how to trade. We know how these markets move. So it's a little different for us than it is for some random person, right? Dude, it's so bad. It is so bad. I don't know how people can do it, dude. It's so bad. It's like I'm honestly never using Apex again. Honestly, I should just full port my accounts. I'm just kidding. But yeah, I'm so sick of it. Anyway, guys, this was a nice buy model here. We used this 15-minute gap. Actually, you could even consider this a 5-minute gap. You see how we breach into discount of this range here. So even though the gap's not in discount, we do breach discount, right? So this is still a valid trade, even though we don't. Even though the gap's not in discount, we do. The market runs to a discount. So 5-minute gap and then 30-second change in state. We get that. The obvious one I'd say is right here. And this is what I was actually thinking was going to happen. And I almost called this out live. I just kind of forgot. But what I was going to say is my sniper model entry actually works pretty well here, right? 30-second change in state. And then from low to high of the bodies, you see how we tap the sniper model entry? See, here's my sniper model entry right here. So once again, these markets are ultra precise. Why am I not managing my risk to match a market that is ultra precise? If markets were not ultra precise, then I'd want lower R trades. But markets are ultra precise. So when I'm right, I'm going to get insane precision, right? When I'm wrong, I need to be able to let those losses be as little as possible. So sniper entry, and then we backtest the 30-second, and then we go run up to 1, 2, 3. So far we're at 3. We'll probably go to 4th. But yeah. Dude, I feel like we're learning a lot just from talking. It is insane. It is insane. You can go back test that SK over and over again, and it's going to be repeating the market over and over again. Over and over again, it's going to repeat. So just, I mean, genuinely, right? This is gonna repeat all the time, right? So we take a gap. We find the aligned time frame change in state. We go to OTE, and then, dude, it's just gonna repeat and repeat and repeat and repeat and repeat. And that's why I ignore everyone now, because I realized a while ago that no one knows what they're talking about with trading. And if no one knows what they're talking about, why am I listening to anyone but myself? Because the only person that is going to really truly be honest and want to help myself in trading is myself. Because everyone's out here lying, gatekeeping, all this stuff. And I'm like, you know what? I just have to actually just dig my nose into the charts and find out for myself what's going on. And then the more I do that, the more clarity I get. And the more I ignore people, the more clarity I get. I keep forgetting the OT, and what I do is wait for an inversion after CISD to enter. Oh, backtest what you showed me this weekend. Thank you, brother. You're awesome, dude. Glad I could help you. Yeah, this is something that it's a personal backtesting discovery that I found. So this is not something you're gonna find in ICT's content, really. This is something that I've personally discovered, but you measure out the manipulation. No way, ICT posted. So you measure out the manipulation before the change in state, and the OTE is going to be very sensitive. The ghost of the machine posted. When is the new thing coming out? The new mentorship. Oh, no way. No way. I love it. I love it, Haney. Yeah, this is just very obvious accumulation. Well, it was like two different AMDs. September 15th, bet. I'm excited for that. Right? Accumulation. Accumulation. Dude, do it. Please backtest it. It's so good. It is so good. Accumulation, manipulation, distribution, and then from here we do. Once again, I need to get better at forward testing it though. Also observe the CRT, right? We get CRT here. So at this point, we want to look for our entry above the close of this candle to go short. Anything above this, valid for shorts on the next candle because this is a CRT, right? This right here is a CRT, so we're going to draw down to CRT low. So then we drop down lower time frame. This is what I mean when the market's ultra precise, right? I call this the Genesis model, where you basically take a CRT and then all of this is all going to be ultra precise to go to the CRT low. Bang. Check the 1 hour and 4 hour. We had a bullish value gap. Yeah, I saw that. That we were just framing that as a buy model just now. Actually, we were just looking at that. Right. We had a. I liked it most as a 15-minute or a 5-minute gap because then you could have the lower time frame model and then you could have a more precise model. So like this, 15-minute gap, 1 minute change in state. We had 100-year SSMT. What? Shady, what do you mean? 100-year SSMT. 100-year. What do you mean 100-year SSMT? Bro. Oh my gosh, Haney, you legend. Shaney. I keep calling you Haney. You tag day. Man, that is so funny. That is so funny. What do you mean 100-year? What do you mean 100-year SMT? Can't even go up past 12 months. We can't even go up past 12 months. I wonder, what if... we're almost done with this, by the way. Low, lower low. Low, higher low. Guys, was this sequential SMT? I'm not even gonna lie, I think it was. Wait. Quarter one? If we do 4 years. This is what Day talks about. No, now, see, this is actually making sense. Wait a second. Is this included in the quarter or not? Not 15-minute. Hold on, I'm actually kind of curious now. This is very distracting, but I gotta look at this. Oh my gosh. Wait, this is actually insane. December 2008. The low was December 2000. This is actually insane. Oh my. Wait a second. quarter one. Nah, no way, dude. Wait a second. We have SMT between these 4 years. What does that mean? This is 4-year SMT. What? This is crazy. 4-year sequential SMT. Any trades? FA, dude, I'm not gonna lie, bro. I'm taking a break from real trades. I took a trade for real. It was not good. So I'm taking a quick break from real trades. I'm gonna be trading demo for a minute. And yeah. Yeah, I'm gonna be trading demo for a minute. Just because I want to be able to get as much practice as I can without having to be stressed out and risking real money. I'd rather just relax. 4-year SMT equals 56. What? What? No, because this is genuinely insane. Look at this, right? Here's quarter one. Quarter one. Here's quarter two. So you see how the low of quarter one and the low of quarter two, we have SMT between those two quarters. That's sequential SMT on the 4-year chart. No, that's insane, dude. That's insane. This is what Day means when he's talking about the freaking quadrennial cycle or whatever it's called. So crazy, dude. This is going in the trade recap. What's going in the trade recap? The 4-year sequential SMT? No, I was just wondering though. That's the thing. Like could it possibly be a 4-year SMT? I was because you made me curious. Do you know that NQ was the only asset that didn't drop significantly because of a crisis in the U.S.? The only reason why we had SMT there is because the tech companies were carrying the market while ES has other sectors, so it's more fundamentals. But why is this 4-year sequential SMT perfect? Can you explain that? If it's fundamentals, then why was there perfectly SMT with the 4-year lows, and then we had the giant bull market? How could that be fundamentals if it, like the genuinely? I'm just asking like a serious question because like this is obviously one quarter. This is one quarter. This is the second quarter. Whoops, I meant December 2004, so we gotta move this. And then I'm assuming that maybe, I'm actually kind of confused right now. It must be this. It must start like this. Maybe I'm reading into this too much, but I don't know. Nah, I think this makes total sense. We might need to even make it like this. We might actually need to start it out here. And then if you do this actually makes more sense. Because now the SMT actually fits in the quarters. Because we recovered from the crisis in 2009, 2010. I think you need to draw the quarters out like this. Anyway, this is 4-year SMT. I'm gonna make a new template for this. This is so stupid. I should not. Nope. No, I'm not. I'm not gonna make a new template for it, but I am going to mark it out just one time. So I think the cycle starts in 2002. I could be wrong. Someone asked Dave. Okay, I don't know. I'm just kind of like, I do think that there's something to that, but that would be so sick. I think there's something to it, but I don't know. I'm too stupid to really understand it, but I think that there is something to it. Once again, guys, I'm just slowly learning over time, but I feel like there's gotta be something to it. Cause look at that, right? And then what happened? Bull market. What? And then also another one right here. So anyway, these markets, they are so fascinating. But yeah, 2 minutes left. I guess let's look at price action. See what else happened here. And yeah, essentially just one buy model for the day, right? This is essentially all that happened. Is we had 9:30 manipulated to 10 a.m. expanded. This is literally the most textbook thing I've ever seen. Right? 9:30 so 5 to 8 to 9:30 accumulates. This is so textbook. 5 to 8:30 accumulates. 9:30 to 10 manipulates. 10. I mean, this is like literally like, this is the most textbook thing in the world, right? This is exactly what you would expect to see on just like, random day. So anyway, we'll review the market and then exactly, it's so interesting. So I will review the market and then guys, I think we just got to focus right now on getting practice without emotions, because when the second you bring emotions into the game, it just makes it 10 times harder. So I just want to get as much practice as I can, only taking demo trades and personal account trades. No more prop firms for me. I'm not doing prop firms anymore. I'm gonna take this slow. I don't really care anymore how long it takes me. I just acknowledge that it's not a get rich quick scheme, and I'm gonna be here a while, but I'm not going anywhere. So demo and personal only for now for me, because of my personality. And with that, guys, it is 11:10 Eastern, so I'm going to end the stream. Thank you all for watching. Thank you all for hanging out with me, and let's just keep getting better one day at a time. Peace out, everyone.